Are you looking for the best smartwatches? In this video we will look at some of the 8 best smartwatches on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. The watchmakers at Samsung listened to your feedback to bring what you liked from the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 while advancing the tech from the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5. Making a comeback is the rotating bezel that XDA's former editor, Chris Waddell, raved over in his review of the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. Not only does the rotating bezel make for a simpler user experience, as it conveniently navigates through menus and scrolls through messages, but it also provides that oh-so-sweet click as you turn it. Aside from the bezel, the Watch 6 Classic sports a Super AMOLED display with sapphire crystal glass for added protection from scratches and scrapes. Throw in a brighter 2000 nit display from previous versions, and not only is this one of the best-looking displays in the Samsung smartwatch family, but it is also the brightest, helping you see the display even in direct sunlight. The battery found notable improvements as well from previous versions. You can expect about 40 hours of battery life, which smashes the likes of the Apple Series 8 watch, which is only rated for 16 hours. Another big advancement from previous versions is the ability to detect heart rhythm irregularities. The advanced sensors inside of the Watch 6 Classic will send you notifications if it detects an irregular heartbeat, helping you stay safe and healthy. Of course, all of the usual suspects are available as well, including heart rate, step counter, workout duration, and distance. But the Samsung smartwatch can even recognize when you've begun certain activities, like swimming, even if you forgot to manually track it. This helps you leave no workout unaccounted for. If you're looking for a new Android watch, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic is a stellar choice. At number 2. Apple Watch Series 9. The Squircle design remains the same compared to previous generations, but the 2000 nit display helps you see the watch face better in harsh lighting conditions, such as direct sunlight. Along with a brighter display comes a new S9 processor. With the faster, more improved processor comes along on-device Siri. With it, you can ask Siri to do tasks like set an alarm or create a reminder, without the need for an internet connection. It makes managing your watch and your daily tasks much easier. Much like the design, the battery life stayed relatively the same as well. You can expect about a full day's worth, 24 hours, of battery life before it needs a recharge. Even though the design aesthetically looks the same, Apple is making huge strides environmentally by going completely carbon neutral with this watch, crafting the watch itself, as well as its packaging, all from recycled materials. Activity tracking remains elite. Although not new, Apple Watch Series 9 can detect when you've begun exercising, and track it, even if you forget to do it manually. It also has an accurate step counter and all the great heart rate monitoring and irregular heartbeat rhythm notification functionality that we've become accustomed to over past generations of Apple Watch. At number 3. Google Pixel Watch 2. Making improvements where it sorely needed it, the Pixel Watch 2 is a much better representation of a smartwatch that actually belongs in the conversation with the best smartwatches available. The battery life lasts all day, even with the great-looking 1.2-inch AMOLED display set to always on. One of the strengths of the Pixel Watch 2 is the synergy between smartwatch and phone. You can receive and respond to texts from the watch. It is compatible with WhatsApp, arguably the most widely used messaging app outside the US. And unsurprisingly, yet super helpful, apps like Gmail and Google Calendar also work as if you were on your phone or computer. All the more reason to keep your phone in your pocket. A new heart rate sensor is highly accurate, and the step counter does a great job to accurately count steps, and ignore fake ones, like when you're moving your arms around while you're talking. A new electrodermal activity sensor also detects changes in your temperature to detect elevated levels of stress. When this happens, you'll receive notifications on how to reduce stress with suggested breathing and mindfulness exercises. At number 4. Withings ScanWatch 2. Blending both analog and new smartwatch tech into a timeless-looking design, the Withings ScanWatch 2 is as elegant-looking as it is useful when it comes to health tracking. The ScanWatch 2 is available in 2 different finishes, silver and rose gold, as well as 2 different case sizes, 38mm and 42mm. The watch face features analog time hands with a small digital screen built within that displays all of your health data insights. Like many other flagship smartwatches, the ScanWatch 2 offers heart health tracking and stats. This includes your average heart rate throughout the day, notifications for when your heart rate is elevated or too slow, and even tracking for irregular heart rhythms such as atrial fibrillation. A new addition to the ScanWatch 2 is 24/7 temperature tracking, which can help you identify periods of stress, and even help you get better sleep. Additional insights include cycle tracking for women. If you have the first generation of the Withings ScanWatch, there might not be enough difference between the two to justify upgrading. If you don't, and you're looking for the best of the analog and digital worlds, the Withings ScanWatch 2 is a solid choice. At number 5. Amazfit T-Rex 2. The Amazfit T-Rex 2 is one of those smartwatches that's very easy for us to recommend. It costs less than $200, has a rugged look with impressive build quality to match, and it lasts for over 2 weeks on a single charge. It may not be the most premium or the most feature-packed smartwatch out there on the market, but it works as advertised, and it excels at plenty of things that'll make it a worthwhile purchase. One of the best things about the Amazfit T-Rex 2 is its build quality. It's got a rugged build with 10 ATM water resistance and STD MAL 810G certification. It's not designed to everyone's liking, but it speaks well with those who are into buying rugged smartwatches to go with their active lifestyle. As we mentioned in our T-Rex 2 review, it looks like a G-Shock watch, so it's definitely not for those who like minimal-looking sports watches. The Amazfit T-Rex 2 is only available in one size, though. It's both bigger and bulkier than many other smartwatches on the market, but thankfully it's not as heavy as it looks. The T-Rex 2 is also validated to withstand extreme temperatures and environmental conditions from 70 degrees Celsius to all the way down to -40 degrees Celsius. It also sports an AMOLED panel on the front, which we found to be just as bright and beautiful as the displays on some other premium smartwatches on the market. The Amazfit T-Rex 2 runs on the company's custom software, but it offers a good set of features to complement the hardware. From heart rate monitoring to automatic sleep tracking, the Amazfit T-Rex 2 can do it all, making it a lot better than a lot of other smartwatches out there. Some other noteworthy features of this watch include the ability to measure blood oxygen, SpO2, and stress levels, support for GPS, and a lot more. If you're looking for the most rugged, feature-packed option from Amazfit, then check out the T-Rex Ultra. It ups the ante on everything the T-Rex 2 offers, not just in hardware and features but also in price. At number 6. Apple Watch Ultra 2. As far as major advancements from the first Apple Watch Ultra to the Ultra 2, there's nothing earth-shattering. But the new 3000 nit display is great. The brighter screen helps you see through harsh lighting conditions, such as direct sunlight. In the Apple Watch Ultra 2, you also get a newer, faster S9 processor, which not only helps improve processing speeds but helps make Siri more accurate. The big advancement is the double tap gesture. Simply by tapping your index finger and thumb together twice, you can control certain aspects of your watch without ever having to actually touch the watch face. For instance, if you're walking with a coffee in one hand and someone calls, you can quickly answer the call by double tapping the fingers on your watch hand. Or, if you're trying to take a group photo, the double tap gesture can work as a shutter while you're away from your phone. The double tap feature has a handful of additional functions as well. A feature called precision finding helps you find your phone when it's misplaced. When you're searching for your phone, the watch face can display the distance and point you in the right direction of your phone. And as you get closer, your watch and phone will vibrate and make noise to help you finally locate the device. The Garmin Venu 3 is available in both a 41mm and 45mm model. Regardless of your preference, you still get the benefit of amazing battery life. If charging your devices is a bane for you, you'll appreciate the 5 to 20 day battery life, depending on your use. Even at 5 days, it's still several days better than the likes of both Apple Watches on this list. The health and fitness data are as robust as the battery life. It comes with 30 preloaded sports. Garmin also included exercises for those wheelchair-bound, which is a great inclusionary feature. And when you're done exercising, the Venu 3 offers a plethora of recovery data such as your sleep score, as well as things you can do to improve your sleep through an evening report. The watch also offers guided meditation with health data tracking, so you can actually see how your body is reacting to the meditation. The Garmin Venu 3 provides both Android and Apple call support. It can even connect to Siri. One of the only real blemishes is its lack of LTE support. But it's clear that the smartwatch is far more focused on health and recovery, as opposed to keeping your phone in your pocket. At number 8. Apple Watch SE 2. In addition to the new Apple Watch Series 8 and the Apple Watch Ultra, the Cupertino tech giant also introduced the new Apple Watch SE at its Far Out event last year. The Apple Watch SE 2022 replaces the original Apple Watch SE with an updated chip, a slightly redesigned casing, and more. It also starts at a lower price now compared to the original Apple Watch SE 2020, making it a solid option for those who are looking to buy a cheaper Apple Watch to pair with their new iPhones. Apple didn't launch a new SE watch model alongside the Apple Watch Series 9, but the regular Apple Watch SE from 2022 is still worth considering if you are already stretching your budget trying to buy a watch to go with your iPhone. It debuted along the Apple Watch Series 8 model and the Apple Watch Ultra, and it packs the S8 chip, which is still pretty reliable. As far as the features are concerned, the Apple Watch SE 2022 supports heart rate monitoring and the ability to track all the standard sets of workouts. However, you'll be missing out on ECG, SpO2, and even the new temperature sensor, all of which are supported by the mainline Apple Watch models. In terms of design, the new Apple Watch SE 2022 looks very similar to a lot of other modern Apple Watches on the market. It has thicker bezels compared to the new Series 9, but you can mask it rather easily by using a darker watch face. The bottom case of the Apple Watch SE 2022 is made of nylon composite materials that are color matched to the bezels. The overall performance of the Apple Watch SE should be significantly better than its predecessor, and it works very well for the most part. The new Apple Watch SE has also been updated to the latest watchOS version, and you won't miss out on any essentials like the crash detection feature.